Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to my gallery. In this segment, we're going to talk about small forms. And we touch a little bit on the difficulty of determining whether a small form was made for the art market or made for home use, especially when we're looking at pottery from the first quarter or so of the 20th century. I have three wonderful examples. This is an example that I very much love. As you can see, it's small, but it is also in the exact form of a large storage jar from Santo Domingo, Pueblo. In fact, all three of these examples, Santo Domingo, Pueblo. Once the tourist trade begins to emerge, as trains start coming through, tourists are finding the Pueblos, smaller forms were easier to sell to tourists. They could transport them easily and very much created a new economy on the Pueblos for the potters. But to try to determine whether a pot was made for the art market or made for home, very, very difficult. This jar in the middle, a wonderful example of what could be early tourist ware. At this period of time, a pot like this was made just beautiful. You can see the form is just stunning. These are hand coiled, remember. And this pot was painted in sort of a complex manner, even though at Santo Domingo geometrics tend to be used again and again, and they're very simple designs, but you can see there's three distinct design fields. This potter went to a considerable amount of work on her painting. It's symmetrical and beautiful and shows almost no use. So was it made for the tourist trade? Or possibly. Was the small storage jar made for the tourist trade? Well, possibly again, but then we get tripped up. You may be able to see there's a lot of wear, and there's calcification, there's all kinds of signs of water use for this pot. So what might have happened? It may have been made for the tourist market, but if it doesn't sell, what would the family do with a particular piece of pottery? Take it home and use it. Create another one perhaps for the tourist market. We can't know the intention of the potter, and I guess what's wonderful is first the mystery of that, and secondly, does it really matter? And I would say not at all. No matter what the intention of the potter, this became a wonderful, historic, small utilitarian piece used in the home for food, storage, liquid foods, maybe dry foods at other times. This is an example, very similar. Cups were often made for the tourist trade. But what's different about this one? Very thick handle. A very thick handle would speak to an anticipated use of the cup actually being used. Again, we can't know the intention of the potter. Was the use intended for a tourist family, and the potter thinks, well, they'll want to take the cup home and use it as Pueblo people do for soups, liquids, water. This particular cup also has a lot of rimwares. This has lots and lots of use. As you can see, very skillfully made. It gives you the impression of a large cup. It's only 3 inches high, but it's 5 inches in diameter. So in a sense, Santo Domingo cappuccino cup, created for some purpose, home use, the art world, and surviving to this day for all of us to enjoy.